Alright, hello everyone. I'm going to be starting out here with some premium tanks, and mainly just for the first hour like yesterday. Just getting a couple personal reserves off here. Let's start out with the Patriot. But nice to see Dana and Simon. Glad to see both of you here already. Which Simon already kind of brought up. Yesterday, that giveaway on Facebook concluded, and two people ended up winning. It was Simon won one, and I think pronouncing the other name was Fixion, I believe. Hello, Adrian. Yeah, he had basically been the one winner I was planning on giving a tier 8 premium to, and he selected the M4 Rev. So that doesn't cost as much as like a T34 or something. So I decided to pick another winner, and whoops, I'm not even in the match here. And Simon was lucky enough to be chosen for that. But thanks for everyone who entered. Um, you know, who knows how long it'll be till the next one, since it's every 250 likes, but sometimes they go quick, sometimes they take a little bit of time. Yep. No, IS-7. I was about to say, the 140 pushing out that far, I was definitely in the line of fire. It was just a little unfortunate for me. Wrong place, wrong time. But at least I didn't die. This is the first match and all. I think I can count on like one hand the amount of good first matches I have ever gotten live streaming. Hopefully everyone is having a good day though. Another gray, rainy day for me in New Jersey. Just seeing if I can get any shots, because I'm certainly not pushing into a bunch of tier 10s in the city without my other tier 10s. I'm certainly not going to do that, especially with half my HP. Oh shit, that I didn't even notice the mouse moved. You would think I'm like not awake right now, but I've been awake for about like three and a half hours at this point. But if anybody has any requests, feel free to mention them. I'll take them down. I'll be doing premium tanks again for the first hour here, at least to start. And then, for the last 2 hours, I'll be doing pretty much any tank I own. Maybe a couple doubles here or there. Oh lord. Just losing half my HP this early kind of screwed how I typically play, a little bit more aggressively. But yeah, we'll see how it all works out. Oh, you definitely do not want to shoot me there, IS-7. At this point, I'm just trying not to lose HP, but I'm content with just tracking these guys, and hopefully someone swoops in with more HP and does something. Like, as far as penetrating this IS-7, I'm not too confident about that. Unless he gives me that. Even that, though. There we go. I'm like, I am digging for shots here. But it looks like this is safe for me to go up now. Unless if Artie plinks, plinks me here, but alright, very good job by our town. We kind of recovered. We didn't really fall behind much, but it was definitely a little bit iffy in a way. I've certainly done a lot for my team here, you know, 164 damage. Just lighten the board up here. We have plenty of people heading back to the town, or not the town, but the base, so I'm not even gonna bother right now. So I'll let somebody with a little bit more HP go out there. Since they at least have, you know, a SPG, 2 TDs, and a medium somewhere back near their base. At this point, I'm just glad that we are most likely going to win. Oh, Lord. I'll stay alive here rather than try to... Ah, shit. Get more damage. I'm surprised that he ended up trying to shoot me. Of all tanks, like, It's just a little bit odd. Yay, critical hit. Oh, Lord. This guy's still trying to hit me here. It's like I can't pen him with my gun here, so I'm just going to chuck HE at him. I am content with that. There we go. When in doubt, chuck HE at those things at long range if your gun is, you know, not 122 millimeters or up. Hello, Handies. Nice to see you. The E5 is a very good tank. Yeah, just tier 10 matches, it definitely needs to be careful, and yeah, just its armor compared to the T-32, it's, you know, it's weaker enough to where against tier 10s you can't really depend on your armor much, but it's still a very good tank. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, at least we got a little first win here. I'll take that. Would have liked a little bit more damage since I have my credit boost going here, since I need quite a few credits. I'm almost done with equipping up the Indian Panzer. I should have that ready to go by the time I'm done premiums here. I just need to reach, you know, about 600,000 credits. I need to put a V stabilizer on, but I need a little buffer, you know, costs 500. A little buffer in between me and being completely broke. Handies, I do not have the Kranwagen, unfortunately. I have up to the Emil 1. I can get to that after I get through premium tanks. Hello, Cade. Nice to see you. But yeah, for the first hour, here I'm just doing tier 8 premiums if you'd like to see any specific ones. I have most of them, not all, but, you know, a pretty decent amount. And then even if you make requests, I'll still add them to my little list over here. I'll be, for the next 2 hours after that, I'll be doing any tanks I own, any requests. Yeah, it does, but yeah, you gotta grind through every tank in the line to get to tier 10. I'm doing both German medium lines right now. I'm almost to the E50. I just got on the Indian Panzer. I'm also on the SP1C for the lights. Holy crap, that is not good. Oh, Lord. Yeah. I don't want to head over here, but... Not that there's a lot of tanks right here right now, but at the very least, gotta make sure that we take this little bugger out. Which they did. But they do have quite a few people at their base still, so... Yeah, I can do the Luva. sure. Yeah, I'll hop into the meal after I get through premium tanks. Yeah, I only have so many of these 50% credit boosts left that I kind of have to capitalize on them while I can, since I have so many tanks I need to buy. And even, not even just tanks I need to buy, but also tanks I need to put equipment on. I've got like at least a dozen tier 4 and up tanks I need to get equipment on. I keep feeling bad. You know, I own the T-150, have a crew for it, but I haven't purchased the modules, put equipment on it and stuff, because I guess can't afford it right now. That was a pretty bad miss by me. I probably should have hopped in, you know, something a little bit more accurate. Typically, it takes me a few matches to kind of get into the swing of things here. Yeah, I can do the Scorpion G and the KV-5. Alright. Let's say I wasn't too confident on that shot. I probably should have shot at the Ferdinand, but he's, you know, he's showing his side turret to me, which is fairly good. I'll bump up here just because I should be. It's a very big should. Never mind, there's a TVP. Let's say I should be safe enough from the 183. Just being outside of where he's usually sitting, or usually the TD sit there. But yeah, that remains to be seen. Just if there's a TVP, I'm not too confident that I'll be outside of the render range. I just really. You guys know how I play. I hate sitting back, camping, basically waiting for the enemy to make a mistake. That does not suit me very well. But my team, they're struggling a bit here. I need to try to. I'm just trying to get myself back into the fight somehow. I'm not exactly in cover in the safest spot, but I need to start getting close to some tanks here. I probably should have aimed that a little bit more, but I thought he was just gonna zip down. If I knew he was gonna stop there, I would have held that shot. But not to say it's not on me, but I'm just a tier 8 in a tier 10 match again. I think I helped out a little bit here. Yep. Thanks a lot, TVP. I'm not even going to bother to fix my track here because I most likely would not be able to get back into cover. But what can you do? So 1,000 damage. Alright, so we got the meal. Get these requests down so I don't forget them. Hello, hipster. Nice to see you. But I'm going to get to, you know, the premiums first. But the meal will be the first tank I get to once, you know, this credit boost is up there. Yeah, it's not a bad way to, you know, Dana. It's just basically, you know, in that case, I needed to stay at the base. It's just one of those things. You can't win every match, unfortunately. You know, some matches you just get put in team or you or whatever. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. But the reason why I don't like doing that is essentially you're not trying to get a lot of damage early on in the match. You're waiting for enemies to push into you, which sometimes you get a lot of damage that way. But you're basically relying on the enemy to push hard into you. And, you know, I don't like factoring that in and relying on that to be able to do damage. Cade, the people you see at mods, you know, they watch me for a very long time, and yeah, sorry, but this is the first time I'm seeing you. But yeah, every now and then I give people more mod powers. But yeah, really, yeah, it's not something that's like gives you anything super special. It's just if I can't get to the chat to basically ban spammers and stuff, uh, they do it. The Leo, I use both guns on it, handies. I switched to the 75 about halfway through my grind. Um, I would say the 75 is probably the better gun, especially if you carry a decent amount of APCR on it. But the bigger gun's not bad. It's just it really depends on how you want to play the tank. I would say if you carry the bigger gun, definitely carry a little bit of HE with it, because sometimes even with the premium, you just can't pen things. Um, but it works with both guns. The 75, you're essentially a Comet more or less. A little bit larger, and yeah, it's just you have a little bit better gun handling with the 75 than a Comet, but lower damage potential. Hello, Gordon. Nice to see you. But I'd say it's one of those tanks where you have two viable guns on it. The tank plays very differently. Like with the larger gun, typically I try to roll with some of my heavies and stuff, and basically pop out, get a big hit, and pop back in to cover. Whereas the 75, you're playing more like the Comet medium tank, stuff like that. Oopsie daisy. Say I'll back this T110E3 up so he feels more inclined to push out here. I get spotting damage on him. But yeah, I know all too well as an E3 driver, if you're out here alone, you're definitely not going to be able to push as much as you'd like to. Well, yeah, they both have their trade-offs. Like even the 105 and high tier matches, you're going to be struggling to pin things from the front. It's basically, it's a matter of preference. But Leo, I won't say it's a terrible tank, but it definitely has a lot going against it. Trying my best to hide behind him. It's just a T10, unfortunately. He's doing a pretty damn good job. Like, it helps that he has this rubble. Ah, shit, dude. I am sorry that you're still out here taking damage. I should not have went out here. Nope. Oh, I'm gonna die here. That's what I get for honestly being nice. Oh, I'll pop back into this tank because that was bad. But yeah. All right, so on to the Scorp. Really wish it is early, and typically, playing tier 8s this time of morning, you get thrown into just basically all high tier matches, but I feel like most people that play in the morning, they just play tier 10s thinking that they can like just roll over other people, but yeah. Okay. But yeah, nice to see you, Gordon. It's I think it's been a couple, maybe a stream. I forget. There's so many people's names now. I have a tough time remembering at times. At least I complained about matchmaking and I got top tier here, and I'm probably gonna fall flat on my face. I finally did complete right before I started streaming the SPG mission I was bashing my head on the other day, for the T-55A. Basically, more or less destroying 3 tanks 1 tier or higher than you. I just barely completed it with the M44. Yeah, I can add the WZ-111-14 on. Problem I'm gonna have with this is, some tanks I say I don't like being top tier, and a lot of times it's tanks with no armor because I find myself playing a little bit too aggressively and I get myself into a lot of trouble. That's just an unfortunate side effect of how I play. Come on, E25, you know you want to pop up here. And it misses. Yeah, a lot of the missions are going to get reworked. I think the RD ones, they might be a little bit easier, but I don't think they're going to change by that much. It's the light tank ones that should change quite a bit. As far as the main one is damaging or killing 3 SPGs, like they're definitely going to rework that with you know, SPGs being limited in matches. The problem I'm having here is, you know, outside of the Z25 that I've already missed twice on, my team isn't exactly like spotting too many things. Nor is the enemy like giving us easy look at stuff, but it's just the enemy has so many frickin' TDs that I would not doubt it. They are basically all camping, more or less. Like I wouldn't put it past them at all. Yep, there's the IS-6. Really? Come on, nobody's here. Nobody shot at you. Shit, now the T-29 spotted me. Why did I do that? I knew that was going to happen. I thought the T-29 might have, you know, moved out to where I could shoot him, but no. Unfortunately, we don't have any armor over here, and trying to get these guys to move up is going to be a bit of a challenge here. But I'll admit, I'm not exactly the best player of lightly armored TDs. I typically do best in mediums and heavy tanks. Hello, Joel. Not content with popping out in front of that gun. I gotta help these guys out here. Thank you for the subscription, Victor. Hellcat, please get out from behind me. Come on, Hellcat. You gotta do something here, buddy. Oh my god, that was dumbass shot by myself. I'm gonna die before I get back here. Yeah. It's just, it doesn't help, like, Hellcat was behind me. I couldn't frickin' go up to the SG-100Y before he reloaded. Just stupid shit like that annoys me. It doesn't help when your team is actively hurting your chances of doing things, but yeah. I definitely didn't do myself any favors. I should have honestly not went to the town. Let me hop back into this fellow, since that was a pretty crappy match. I shouldn't have went to the town in the first place, but yeah. Yep. Oh well. But after this, I'll play the KV5, and you know I'm gonna be doing 8s until this 50% boost runs out. Then I'll get to the regular tank requests. we have a top tier encounter mode. I like assault on this map, honestly. Defense or attack, but encounter, it's this is gonna be a little iffy. Sure, Joel. Yeah, send me, a message. But, Scorpion G, I like it as a premium, but, a lot of people say it's, like, overpowered, this and that, but honestly, it's very team dependent a lot of times, and, the lack of armor and the little differences between it and the Borsig do limit it a bit. But what are you doing, dude? Like, wait, what the hell was that? Oh my god. It was not small danger over that hill there. Knowing where SVGs spawn, I'm not completely already safe here, but as evident by that, it's just someone's got to be up here. Right now it's just me and a Patriot tank. Oh shit, I will try to take him out. That is worth taking that damage to get 2 of their SVGs out. That was well worth it in my eyes. Alright, there's a lot of tanks up over yonder. Not that this is exactly the best tank to be doing this in, but whew, he's taking a lot of damage. Yeah, I don't think that was the best move. I'm actually kind of rethinking my plan of pushing in this, only because it's going to take me a while to get up there. I'd rather them push over if possible. Ah, shit. You would think that this guy, that tank has pretty decent view range, but I'm surprised he wasn't spotting even this ISU 152. That was a pretty big shot he got on me. We're still in a pretty good position here, but I was a little bit over angled. I wasn't concerned about the lights pushing over on me, honestly. It was just, yeah, it's just, I don't get why people just rush over like that. At this point, I want to get back to where I was. I shouldn't have one over here, just because I'm not going to be pushing into their basically main clump of tanks there if I can help it. I'm just getting outside of the view range. That way there's no chance for them spotting me. Shit. Their other arty, I'm kind of surprised he was still there. But at this point, I don't have a lot of HP. I'm just waiting for my team to move up. Maybe I can sneak a shot in or two. But luckily for us, a lot of their main tanks kind of sat back here, and light tanks aren't going to be able to hold back, tier 8 tanks. I was about to say, I don't think I'm going to be able to get in. Revenge for freaking hitting me with that like 500-600 damage shot, I think it was. Yeah, I know the AMX is over here. Really? Really? Holy shit. I didn't even know it was possible to... Oh, oh, really? Yeah, another 0 damage hit. Can't blame my aim here. I've hit him twice. See if the third time's the charm for this. But goddamn. Oh shit. I'm not helping myself here. Oh, look, there's three. 3 hits, 0 damage on a 15 HP AMX ELC. There we go, number 4. Oh my god, that was like the luckiest freaking AMX I've ever seen. And I get some pretty bad 0 damage critical hits. I know, I put some faith in my team a lot of times, but it does come back to bite you. It's pretty much any game now. You know, multiplayer game. But, yeah, that guy, pretty much he did a shit ton of damage, but, yeah. They're already definitely, we took them out pretty early, which helped. At least 2 of them. Right, let's get you invited up here. Alright, so KB5 was the next premium request. Oh, it just seems like I get the worst luck with freaking hitting essentially the bottom of the track and getting 0 damage critical hits. It happens to me. It's just all too much. Yeah, this sees up to 9, but if you're fine with that. Oh, you only have tier 6s? Play for... I was about to say, right now I'm playing all tier 8s, and then I have, yeah, more 8 and 9 requests. We'll try, but if we get... I don't know if you're going to be able to do some of these. Yeah, you know, sometime like later on I could probably platoon, but you're just gonna be getting pulled into potentially like tier 10 matches here. I like the 3601H hipster. Yeah, it's a pretty good tank. I use the, what is it, the Konish gun? What is it, like 9 centimeter? Not, maybe not 9. It's like 6 or 7, I forget. But yeah, I like that gun on it. It's a pretty good tank. Hello, Abdul. Nice to see you. You know, like Handy's pointed out, it used to be a lot better when it was a medium. It was actually, I would say, borderline overpowered in a lot of ways, but yeah, it's still not a bad tank. You just don't play it like a heavy tank unless you're top tier and there's all lower tiers facing you, because its armor doesn't hold up that well. Hello, Shaggy and Master. Nice to see you. But I think it's a good tank. It definitely, its stock, it sucks. Don't get me wrong. But, you know, once fully upgraded, it holds its own. I got a little bit greedy there, more or less. Alright, is anybody staring down here? Alright, I'm not too afraid of an E2. Just because I have a ton of rounds, I don't mind chucking them down this way. Still haven't seen any of their top tiers. Okay, there's 2 of them. 2 of them in the 7-8 line, so I will push this pretty hard here. That was not too surprising, but I would like not to take a lot of damage from lower tier tanks here. And because at some point I will have to contend with, you know, winning this flank. I'll have to push out where Artie can give me a couple smacks. Trying to track him here. Makes it easier for my guys to get shots on him, and he's not going to be able to run away from me. There we go. Doesn't look like he has a repair. Oh, whoa, whoa, dude. Whoa, dude. Please keep in mind you're running in front of people. It's kind of too late for me to run back to the base, honestly. It's closer for me to get to the cap. See, I really like the KV-5. It suffers a little bit from gun handling and penetration, but I think it's a pretty damn good premium. Just really depends on if you're against something with a ton of armor. Alright, I guess I should spend a little extra time to actually aim in here. Yeah, our other side just pretty much evaporate it, more or less. No doubt about that. Just hoping that they can keep them from capping. I think I've got HP to rush into this Borsig. I'm not too worried, especially with that hit on him. Yeah, we got this. Very nice. Come on. We don't got this if they don't reset, though. That'd be the problem. We need, you need to get on the base, WZ. There's no time to go back. If 3 tanks can't reset 2 people on the base, though, we are... Oh, and of course he's gonna go back to the base. It's like if we put 3 on the cap, we need 3 people. Oh god, it's just... Like, you could have gotten 2 or 3 shots off here. Well, hopefully it's getting a little bit better, Abdul. But I'm sure, I think it was Uber playing. Yeah. At some point it does kinda, it never goes away, but you know, my knee, I had surgery on it back in basically at this point, early high school, and you know, my knee still hurts basically every time it rains. But yeah, I'm glad they ended up resetting though. I was a little bit concerned there because you know, what was it, the super person back there trying to light them up didn't exactly move. It's like if you're not seeing them, they're honestly not gonna, you know, they're not gonna get off where they're at if they're not getting shot at. Let me just make it a little bit easier for me to pick tanks here. But I'll pick, since he has the T-37 there, I'll play something with preferential here. Yeah, that's not exactly the most accurate tank moving around, but it was a little bit closer than I thought. Like, if I knew it was going to be that close, I wouldn't have went to cap, but I thought they'd be fine. But yeah, but I've got a few more tier 8 matches here in premium tanks, and then I will get to the Emil 1 WZ-111-14. I've had a couple duds here, so I haven't gotten as many credits as I would like, unfortunately. But at least there's no Artie this match. It's just this tank, I like this tank, but it definitely, say if I run into like IS-3s, KV-5, T-32, it doesn't exactly have the armor. You know, you have to play it like a medium, but like for this map, no Artie. You know, I find this map to be kind of deceptive. It just, devolves into a brawl here and a little bit here, but in a brawl here. It's open, but it's too open in a way. But yeah. I'm gonna try to get into a spot further up here if I can. That was very nice. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Let's say I need to get in here before it's too late. Let's say this comet's gonna get some shots off on me, but there's no arty, so I can stay a little bit further out here than I normally would. I usually go right here, regardless of. Sorry, play. But it's not always safe to to go where I go. Honestly, I'm kind of regretting coming up here because these guys need to just pinch up or move up a little bit here, just a little bit, not even a full square. Like this IS-3, like he's gonna come around and shoot me again. I freaking know it. Like why are you not moving up? Move up. It's not hard to move up just another pinch. Like 10 meters, 20 meters. I'm trying to track him here, but it's just not working out here. Here's a little hit on him. It's just, right now, if this was a normal team, I'm going to try to put a little bit more faith in them. I would straight up be focusing on all of these tanks over here. But this IS-3 is probably going to be the death of me. If he can get a nice big hit, which, yep, he's going for right now. It's unfortunate because this spot, I've used it plenty of matches while I stream. It works. It's just, well, I don't exactly have the best armor here. It's frustrating because they didn't even have to push up. If they just moved up a little bit more and hugged, more or less hugged aside, that would have been a very easy win there. But alas, they did not. Alright, so you only have tier 6s. I guess I'll pop down. I'll pop down a tier here just so we have the same matchmaking. But, you know, come here soon, you know, play. I am going to have to hop into some higher tiers, so. Hello, Floyd. Are you talking about the mediums? I like the T62A the most. That's just me, though. But yeah, more or less. Unfortunately, the FCM. I'd like if it had a little bit more turret armor, but yeah, that's the only thing. I kind of wish it was classified as a medium. Maybe got a little bit more on the move accuracy, but yeah, it doesn't. It's a decent tank, but sometimes it definitely is a little frustrating to play with its size. But my team didn't do me any favors there. We should still win now. Yeah, I can add the Bat Chat and the T54 on. I'll get to them right after I get through this premium hour here. Okay, we have KV3s coming that way, so I'll head over this side. It'd take me a little bit to get over here, but I think we have enough tanks over there that they can handle that. See, you guys keep saying don't trust your teammates, and you know, I don't, but you have to. If you don't play with your teammates, regardless of if you trust them or not, you kind of have to, like, I set myself up there to hopefully where they could help me, but if you basically say I didn't trust them and I just sat back there, we probably would be in a pretty bad situation. But yeah, disagree, agree, but that's my opinion on things. I guess fine, more often than not, then you have to kind of work with how your team sets up. And the ways are set up, it looked like they were actually going to help me, but they didn't. But we're still ahead when I died, and I think we'll end up winning that one. If we don't, though, then shame on them. If that makes any sense. Trust them until you can't. But then again, yeah, I'm a little bit nicer and optimistic than a lot of people. I think XVM is probably the worst thing in World of Tanks. It just promotes very negative thoughts, and also I think it hurts the game more than a lot of people realize. As you can see, I don't use any mods, so I get why people use it, but personally I think it's a very bad thing from having played before it became a thing. Come on. Doubling down T1? Nope, he's trying to drown himself. Or at least looks like he's trying to drown himself. Sorry if I bumped in front of you, T29, but I saw that you didn't have a lot of HP there. Oh, how did I shoot under him there? I know how, but... Alright, so that other side I thought was going to be a clear-cut win. They ran into more tanks that I thought were going to be over on my side. Be nice if that Leo A44 or something went back there. I just don't want to have to worry about freaking driving all the way back in this. Samuel, I do like the mouse, yes. It was, but you know, you're never every single game online has people that are like, you know, yelling at each other and whatnot, but at least people weren't yelling at each other until, you know, someone did something wrong. They weren't basically writing off wins and drowning themselves or saying, oh, we have a 10% chance to win, like stuff like that. That was not a thing back then. And you know, more or less I just think it's, you know, it's just a bad thing in my eyes, but you know, not everyone's going to agree on everything. I'm kind of kicking myself here. I should just keep pushing. I just want more damage in this thing, honestly. I like this tank a lot. You don't see a lot of them out since they're not really for sale, but it's probably the best tier 7 premium, especially after they buffed it. I liked it before the buff. After the buff, it just made it so much better. I wouldn't. And that they didn't change anything with that, Floyd. I would say that's just a rumor. Well, matchmaking was different back then, but yeah. I don't have a shot on him. Yeah, no chance. It looked like they tracked him or knocked his engine out there. But right. got a few more premiums I gotta do here. Trying to get as many credits as I can here. I'd like to get the Indian Panzer up. Load quicker game, but you know, pretty decent win. Nice quick easy win for us there. All right, yeah, I'll play the E25. Like I said, I'm optimistic. Not that I'll defend a matchmaking back then, you know, being, you know, plus or minus 3 and 4, but you know, definitely made some matches pretty fun. And by fun, some were very frustrating, don't get me wrong, but you know, I kind of miss the aspect of the game of, you know, before premium rounds came about, and you know, the matchmaking plus or minus 2, you know, I like it much more than 3 and 4, but you know, I'd like the aspect of actually having to know where each tank's weak spot was, whereas nowadays you can just double tap 2 and go right through most tanks. You know, you actually had to know, like, oh, that lower glacis isn't, you know, weak enough for me to go through. I've got to hit him on the cupola, this little viewport, machine gun port, or hit him with HE, something like that. So but I might actually try to spot, believe it or not, to begin here, just to see what I'm going to be up against. Yeah, Floyd, I would say I wouldn't put any faith in what that person was saying. Hello, Max. Nice to see you. Yeah, the Indian Panzer line, I've enjoyed it so far. I know the Indian Panzer is not the best tank, but I like the Mutts, and you know, it's pretty similar to the Mutts, more or less. Okay, anybody gonna take some shots at those guys? Churchill, you're taking some damage. I'm going to try to spot for you here, buddy. You better frickin' hit this guy. I'm out here spotting for you. That was not the damage I initially thought was gonna happen. I'm like, shit. Shit. But we'll be good. Hopefully. E25, best scout. Oh god, there's a T-37 over there. Didn't exactly account for him. It looks like I'm hitting him, but I could be completely wrong here. I think I'm completely wrong here. He should be dead by now. Yeah. Yep, he moved. No doubt about that one. Hey, cut me some slack. You want to shoot at the almighty... Oh god. Not almighty, I mean. Just gonna double back here just to make sure this... not that there's any tanks left. I was like, just making sure that they can actually kill this guy over here. Eh. Oh well, pretty nice match though. 1,000 damage, 1,800 assists. Not bad. Team did a very good job together. Yeah, I do agree that Mouse's gun is getting buffed pretty well though. I think it's actually a tad bit too good next patch. Alright, so we have 3 minutes left. Just seeing if I have any more. That doesn't get any credits. I'll roll the dice with this. We might just get into a slightly higher tier one. Well, you know, light tanks are essentially just going to be treated like normal tanks, but yeah, it's a bit of ways away as far as when the chain comes. You know, it's at least a month and a half, 2 months at earliest, but they haven't even said what 9.18 is going to be for the next patch. It might be lights, who knows? There is going to be a ton of HD tanks in it at least. They're looking to more or less just finish HD tanks as far as what I saw by the end of summer. Like they're going to be pumping them out the next 3 patches. Handy's you know, I don't have it on high, but you know, I like the settings how I have, so sorry, unfortunately. I like my settings like this. It took me a very long time to be able to do the different graphical settings to get them where I want. But motion blur, really, the only time it comes into effect is when I, you know, more or less die or, you know, at the end of the match. But it's not like I have it cranked all the way up. Well, Gordon, with the T-49, it's just getting put on the tier 10. It's like, honestly, it's going to become a better tank, the T-49, without it even being bumped up a tier. And the tier 10 one, you know, having that gun, it's going to have a lot better gun handling. It's going to be a better... It's going to be... Just trust me, it's going to be better. Because right now, at T-49, you know, I'm sure those people who play it quite a bit, it's frustrating to play at times. Like, I honestly, it's not one of the better tier 8 lights most matches. I'm going to drive around here in circles because I don't have anything to really set up and shoot at, unfortunately. It's like, I guess I can try to go over near the Super Pershing, but this tank, unfortunately, is a little bit dependent on having things to shoot at without being spotted. And yeah, look. that one scout or two scouts died near the base. It's all run away from it. That makes 100% sense. Like, hello. It does not make any sense to me. But what do I know? I don't know anything. Go figure. I try to frickin' spot here because nobody else is doing it. It's like, I'm just gonna head to the hill. I know this tank isn't good for the hill, but actually, no, maybe I'll head over here if I don't die first. I don't know what this Oho's thinking, but I kind of liked it for that shot at least. It's just a little frustrating now because a lot of our tanks that could be at least at the base to see if somebody's coming are not. And I'm kind of forced to go where I have shots here, which right now the only place that we can see tanks is the hill. So well, yeah, you do have to get the tier 10, but the tier 9 T49, even though it's not going to have the top gun on it right now, it will have a semi howitzer gun in a way. It's just not as high of a caliber. Yeah, I'm just gonna, sorry Oho. Ah, shit. I was about to say, I should aim a little higher here since I swapped over to heat. That last shot, I hit him in the track area, and it probably soaked it up. Essentially, whenever Wargaming changes tanks, if you own the tank before, it switches a tier or whatever, you own it afterwards, even if it bumps up a tier. Any tanks that you are filled in behind it, you will essentially have researched and unlocked. The modules won't be unlocked and they won't be purchased. So you'll just have to buy any new tanks that come after it. I should have held on to that shot a little bit longer. Yeah, and just now, I'm spotted here, so I've actually got to go. I got to move. I'm just getting a little impatient here because, I'd like to be doing something else rather than trying to fight, far up where this tank's not exactly great. Anything that even hits you, there's no chance, unless it hits you on like the tip of the gun, there's no chance for you to even bounce it. But unfortunately, our hill's definitely going to lose. Feel bad for those heavies that were up there, but only so much I can do in this little thing. I do like it. It's just it is dependent on people actually spotting for you, very much so. We have a smart guy here. I'd say, unfortunately, you're in a M4 chassis. There ain't no side scraping in the game that can save you there. I'm just gonna see if this guy decided to pop up, which he did. That was a stupid shot on my part. Okay. I wasn't sure if they spotted me or not. I don't exactly have a sixth sense, I think, on this, but I could. Or I could not. I honestly forget. Come on. Oh, hi, little dog. Somebody just woke up. Shit. Of course, I just barely missed that one. Maybe I'll give it another go, but no. We're not 100% out of this, but right now I don't have any clear shots. I think I hit him there, but I'm not sure. Hello, Vorin. Hello, Matthew, too. Nice to see you. Khan, I do not play Blitz. I just play the PC version. I've tried Blitz. I don't play games on mobile. And there's no point in me playing Blitz on the PC, because why would I with the PC version? I'd rather play essentially the full game. Don't know what he's doing, but I'm perfectly fine with what he's doing. Alright, now I just gotta worry about this IKV, M46, WZ-111. Ah, Lord. Shit. Of course they should have him. Yep. Now it's just down to killing this WZ and the IKV. Ah, very nice. They got him tracked. Or they had him tracked. Holy shit. I was not expecting that, but I'll definitely take that. This was a little bit of a comeback here. I was not expecting that. I'm kind of glad I loaded a heat shell if that helped any. But alright. Let's see if I can add on a little bit here. Or crash off the ridge and kill myself. Never sure. Ooh, he was definitely got a little closer than I thought. Eh, 4 damage, I'll take it. Let's see where Artie's at now. I don't care if I get Top Gun, but it would be nice, but with my luck with fighting SPGs close up, I'm probably gonna get shotgunned here, especially in this little thing. You missed. Where are you at, little tank? You could be behind me, believe it or not. I'm just... Yep, he's over there. I'll take the damage. Honestly, I don't care about the Top Gun, more or less. But pretty nice game. 3,800 damage, 1,800 spotting. Wouldn't be surprised if that's an ace tanker. Let me add the ace tanker match. Let me add the STB1 on here. I just gotta clip this out real quick. Pretty nice battle though. I was definitely not expecting that for most of the match there. Hello, Darian. Nice to see you. Most of that match, I'm like, just have it. Just get it over with. It all worked out in the end, though. I got too many replays. I think my replay folder is like, you know, with the replays plus all the screenshots. It's pretty freaking large. Alrighty then. Alright, I got that done. So let's hello, Fire Dog. Who asked first? I'll invite you. Oops. Tendrous here. Where'd you go? You logged off already. I will, you know, right now I'll just do another tier 6 since that's all you have. Let me just hop into the Strev here. Yeah, I'm not gonna fail platoon, honestly. It's like the requests right now. After here we have 8, but yes. Yeah, throat swap Anthony. I should call him. He helped me get the T95. The Emil is coming up, Vorin. Yes, I was just doing all premium tanks to start out because I need some. I'm pretty sure this Jennifer person. Hello, Jennifer, but I don't know if you're actually here to watch the stream or not. I never really. I tried tournaments, you know, and the whole clan war thing. I didn't like it. It's too much time commitment for. Nah, I didn't like it. Hello, Jerly, though. Nice to see you. Kind of missed you there in the beginning. But, Tendrous, you know, you have higher tiers, so I can invite you. Yeah, it just plays, unfortunately, only having tier 6, I can't play all low tiers, and I'd be doing everybody a disservice, not just, you know, pulling you into higher tiers. Nope. You know, I'm in a clan, and you know, I invite people who want to join it, but I don't do clan wars anymore. I used to, you know, make strategies, call battles and stuff, but I just thought it was a waste of time a lot of times. You know, not that I don't honestly at this point too. I don't have time. I stream. I have WoTguru.com where I make guides. I don't have time to, you know, do anything outside of, you know, the stuff that I do. Not to say I'm not like most players, but I'm not like most players. Not everyone has their own, like, World of Tanks website where they spend, you know, a few hours a day making weak spot guides, tank guides, stuff like that. So I don't want to get myself too isolated here, so I'm actually going to pull back a pinch. Hoping I can get one other guy to come back here. It's just, actually, I'm going to go back even further, because I'm going to die here. I can't clip both of these tanks. Probably can't even clip one of them. I'm actually going to fall back a little bit further. because I knew I was gonna miss one, if not two shots here, if not three. Wonder if that guy knows that there's no artillery. Probably not. He probably just realized, huh, there's no arty. Hi, Cromwell. Eh. That was dirty. Ah. Of course, I hit the frickin' rock when I try to shoot you. Alright, I'm actually gonna load here. Not looking very good for us. Didn't look good to begin with. You know, we lost a lot of 8s, but they have a shit ton of IS-3s. Alright, I'll take a chance here, because I'm just gonna be sitting there waiting waiting for me to die. Oh no. No, don't do it. Oh, thank you for missing. Oh god. Also, with the way that guy was playing, I thought he was just gonna sit there and let him kill him. That's a nice thing to call people. I don't even think I can pen an IS-3 on the side at that range, but or a KV-4. I'll try, but yeah, maybe I can. Hi, IS-3. Shoot somebody else. No, don't do it. I might be able to get one shot, two shots off here. I'm definitely not going to live to my next, maybe I will live till my next shot. Very big maybe. Yeah, I got one more off. Did 2,700 damage, but pretty much all of that came after we were... I've got a lot of 10s Scalor. But unfortunately, only so much you can do when you lose a bunch of your 8s. Ah, you are online. I was about to say. But I'll send you an invite just because I will be hopping into higher tiers. But welcome back to the stream, please. Time to hop into the Emil. David, I'm on the NAE server. Yeah, at times I wish I could play on the EU server, just because I'd be able to get a little bit more support from Wargaming for my website, stream, stuff like that. But yeah, I do not get very good ping to EU. But as far as my best tank, I would say I really much like the T110E3. But you know, I have 212 tanks. It's kind of hard to say which one would be the best. But as far as requests here, I have the Emil here, WZ11114. The Bat Chat Tier 10, T54, and the STB1. But if there's other requests, I will, you know, gladly take them. I'm not going to be doing just premium tanks now. That was just to get a few credits to get the Indian Panzer equipped up. But yeah, thanks for the matches, Joel. Yeah, sorry that I gotta cover all the tiers here. I'd feel bad pulling, you know, a T-37 and if we got tier 10 matches. Alright, since this is gonna take me a second, I always I forget to turn my my heat up when I'm home, you know, streaming early for Tuesday and Wednesday. Not that I keep it freezing, but it's cold enough to where it's freaking annoying. Here we go. Yeah, I can add the E100 on, Lucas. This isn't exactly the fastest tank for me to climb up the hill here, but I just want to give us some sort of armor up here. Granted, there's a KV-3. I would not have pegged the KV-3 for a tank to head up here. I said sorry just because, you know, it would be nice to play more matches. It's just, I know it is hard getting, you know, like your first tier 10. It takes a little bit longer. You know, it's very quick to get the tier 6, tier 5. And then, you know, XP and credits definitely jump up a lot. Yeah, I can play the VK3001D Arc Suit. I kind of wish, at this point, I wish I went back here. Honestly, I'm going to have to pull a U-turn at this point because we're going to lose all of our tanks before I can do anything. I need to not drive myself off the frickin' cliff. Yeah. It's like I knew I was going to take that shot there, but at this point, the guys over in the 1-3 line aren't even helping. They're not even helping. Like, I want to help the hill, but at this point, because I'd be very good peeking my turret over the hill to take out some of those tanks sitting back there, but you know, we're losing way too many tanks on this side, and it's just frustrating. You know, the IS-3, I feel bad for him. I'm not going to get there in time to save him. At this point, though, I've kind of have to keep myself in mind here. But I think I can take out a few more tanks than what it will be when I die here. Oh shit, I messed that up. I'm going to take a shot here. I don't want to. Or not. Thank you for the support, guys. Let's say a 110, he will be hard pressed to pen me in the turret. I was trying to help you, dude. I know you're angry that you... Yep, he hit me in the hull. I know you're angry that you died, but I was trying my best to get to you. Believe me or not, I was definitely trying. Oh shit balls, that was not a good shot that I took there. Not that I was doing myself any favors, I raised my turret up a little bit. And he got me. It's like once you get to the Meal 2, your turret and the Kronwagen's pretty much impenetrable. But the Meal 1 does have a couple little spots where people can pen you, unfortunately. Still a pretty fun tank. But a couple of those shots, he definitely swapped over to premium to be able to pen me. It's part of the game, unfortunately. I did the same thing, though. Okay, this turned into somehow that side over there still struggling to make it to their cap. Oh shit, no, no. Oh, this is gonna be... The RHM's basically right back here, but this is gonna be an iffy one. I've never been able to get down that without dying. The only way I've seen people do it is to head up towards that where that 110 was. Alright, let's get this filter off. Next tank I have up is the WZ-111 1-4. Yep, and then I got the Bat Chat T-54, STB-1, E-100, VK-3001D now. I'll mix the Indian Panzer in at some point since I'd like to start that grind. I'm surprised Levi here is he's still passed out on the floor. This morning he did not want to go on a walk for some reason. I still forced him to go for like a half of one, but typically he wakes up like midstream here and he's like, I want to go play now. Hello, Labobo. Nice to see you. Alright. It's gonna be a little bit iffy. I might head over this way. Just because that group's heading that way. That more or less is why I always head on this side, is the rest of your team heads on one flank. Hello GG, nice to see you. The times when people head over to this flank a lot, I typically slot down here. I just don't like pushing that other side because typically the enemy puts most of their defense over there. See if this T-69 overcommits here. It looks like he is. Their M103 is going out in the center, which is nice for me. He overcommitted, but it's just we have very few people in the center to actually hit him right here. Gotta try to get over to the side here so I don't get shot from those hills. Hey, Spanish ads can be pretty fun sometimes, or interesting. Brian hates some. If there's nothing on TV and I just want some background noise, I've been known to put on the Spanish channel before. Alright, this guy is going to be a problem. Our T-34 isn't turning around to deal with him. Ooh, there's another M103 out here. They're all over on this side, so you guys need to get your ass out of the goddamn mountain. Like, come on, people. If they can't win that flank over there, we are 150% screwed. Alright, I've got the Alpha and the HP on him, so I will press here. Hopefully I don't get hit by Artie, and I should be fine. Thank you, RU. I'll keep his attention for you, and you should be able to finish him off here. we go. Just the way the enemy's setting up, we should be able to push our side here in a second. I just need to get myself into position here. Type 4. Thanks for the subscription, IB41. It's like the Type 4 is tucked back there enough to where I should be able to get myself down here into this T10 area. Trying to take a little bit of pressure off of them. This T69 is just my main problem I'm going to run into here. But I do have this 251 again, who's able to help me. I kind of trust him in a way. I'm just waiting for him to, you know, I'll take the shot. I don't want to take the shot, but you know, it definitely works out, which, okay, I'm not too concerned about this guy plinking at me. It was a little misstep there. Sorry, 251. Thanks for the subscription, Nugent, Tongue. I think they'll be fine up there against the Type 4. I'd say the sides and rear on that tank are pretty weak. Which our guys in the mountains are still hiding up there. Surprise, surprise. I need to get myself out of here because I don't have any HP. Like, really, we have a KV-4, a T-32, and... Or no, not the T-32, but a KV-4 up in the frickin' mountains. Nice job by that guy pushing, but I definitely overcommitted myself a little bit there. Hello, J Dragon. Nice to see you again. Well, that, but the main problem of why when they don't work is if everyone goes to one side, it can work out, but you have to keep up with the mass. If you have people sitting in the back, say half of the chunk, essentially the ones further up push up, engage the enemy. The ones back here can't hit anybody because they're too far up and they're not even going to be rendered. That's what happened there. Is we have all these... I'm putting this guy on my blacklist, honestly, because a KV-4 shouldn't be up there ever. But more or less, they pushed up here, which it's fine for 1 TD, 2 TDs, but the only time you stay here is if the enemy's pushing here and your team's not pushing across this little riverbed. But you need to push up and kind of leapfrog up with your team and support them. Just stay right outside of the V range and you have very good shots down the zero line. But if you just sit back there, you're just letting your team die. Like, it's annoying. So it's like sometimes, like, going up in that spot, like I said, is useful, but in that case, with that amount of people going there, the TDs and even the KV-4, KV-4 should have went with them, but TDs should have just went here, set up in this spot so they could actually help. So, hello, D-Pan, nice to see you. But what can you do? It's like they're still not moving. So honestly, I hate to like be mean at times, but it's just why. It's like we still have a chance to win, and what are you guys doing? It's like the SU-152, whatever. He's solo and he's just he's stuck with no good option, but yeah. I will put if we had those couple tanks, I'll put this loss on those guys because we would have won otherwise. Alright, so next up I have the Bat Chat. Haven't played that in a while, so this will be interesting. We did win the meal match. Oh, thank God. I was going to be a little upset if we lost that. Sorry, I'm a little busy here. They need a status update on the rabbit that I am currently rabbit sitting. I told them it's still thumping and staring at me with evil intent. Because it is. I went there yesterday and the thing like, it basically like, it hops around in circles now whenever I go in to, give it a little bit of food. Like it has a lot of rabbit food inside of its little house, but I give it like apples and stuff. But it hops around and thumps the ground, kicks up straw, and it's like, I don't know you. I'm gonna try to murder you. It just reminds me of that like surprised or serious, like whatever it is, like hamster or whatever meme that's out there. At least I'm leading the group here. I'm gonna try to get a couple little spots here, but man, did these guys all come our way. I'm not opposed to that being in the Bat Chat here. It's just they really need to. Come on, guys. At this point, you're gonna be in this with us. You gotta come with it. You can't just sit there. Knowing me, I'm gonna get frickin' artied here. Really, an ammo rack is the first shot. And then my turret. Like I said, I am not a good Bat Chat player. I will 150% admit that. Did I think that was a smart move? No, but I kind of expected, a few more people to pop up here. But, oh well. I just don't play tanks without any, say like turret armor, any sort of armor I can leverage. I don't play them very well. Most of the time. Sometimes, it clicks, but... Alright, now what the guys back here, the ones that are still pushing up should have done is flank out through the center, but it's kind of working out here. Yeah, at least I credit him. It actually kind of looked like I credit his engine, to be honest. Yeah, who knows what they're doing for April Fools this year. Wargaming's they're pretty good on coming up with some pretty fun things though. I'll give them credit for that. Just because I don't exactly have HP, I'm just trying to get myself out over here. But, I know the guy was complaining about a lemming dream, but this is how it works. You got to get people all up together, and it's very hard to beat, especially without a lot of SPGs. I might be spotted here. Scratch that. I'm almost positive I'm spotted. Got a pretty decent amount of damage so far, though. I probably shouldn't have reloaded it, but because I could have gotten shots off of him. That's funny, Joel. But oh, the bunny. It's nice. I'll say that. It's just I feel bad for the thing at times because its family left it in a way, but be a little bit nicer. As far as just the looks it gives me. It just looks like it's gonna bite my hand off. Probably thinks I'm gonna cook it. Not that we cook rabbits in my restaurant, but like to keep playing aggressive here. I missed a shot on that TVP. We're still not out of this yet, as far as potentially losing. Don't get me wrong, we have a pretty good chance of winning here, but it's still not a slam dunk. Awesome. That guy's probably mad. I'm gonna take a chance to reload here. This Emil 2. There's 2 of them. It's just... Alright, that Leopard prototype. Very nice. It's just, yeah. Unfortunately now it's basically the river in between both sides, and it's hard for us to make a push now. JPZ, I could probably go down and kill him. I'm just afraid that I'm gonna get, I'm too shottable right now by a lot of tanks. Okay. I thought it was worth it, but I'm kind of regretting shooting that now. A lot of times with autoloaders, I kind of have like OCD, where if I don't have a full drum and I'm like moving around, I almost have to reload it. Just a little pet peeve of mine. Yep, that's what I was kind of afraid of. I'm not 100% safe here against this Emil 2. Alright, somebody else push up now, please. Hello, Yelena. What tank? I would suggest either a Russian heavy line or the American heavy line. If you're, starting out. You can't go wrong with either one of those tank lines. And I mean T110E5, IS-7, IS-4 lines. The Russian mediums aren't bad either. But if you're just starting out, definitely wait until you reach like tier 5 or 6 to give the game a shot, because the low tiers don't really do the game any credit in my opinion. Can I get one last kill? Probably not. I had one shell left and I kind of did my little OCD thing. Miss! Oh god, he missed. Yay, I got a Top Gun finally. Woo! No! That turned out to be a lot better than I thought it was. Thanks for requesting that. I'm pretty sure that was an Abdul request. You tend to pick the right tanks at the right time. Still haven't gotten my ace tanker though. Not that I thought that that was an ace tanker, but mastery badge first class, top gun, tank sniper, and a high caliber. That was a damn good match there. I'm gonna have to actually save this, so I'm just gonna take a second here. But damn, ace tankers, I don't even think or get mad until I get above 1200 base experience for the bat. I just didn't get enough assist damage there. Just let me clip this out real quick. The next tank up in the list as far as requests go is the alright, let me just clip this out real quick before I forget to. I really need to find a easier, faster way to... Oh no, I don't want to do that. Easier way to do this. This takes me a little bit longer than I would like. Alright, there we go. Next up here. Thank you guys. Which hello, No Past. Nice to see you. I wouldn't necessarily recommend SVGs to somebody, honestly, right now. Because, well, A, they're not exactly the most reliable tank class to play right now, but if you do like them starting out, they are getting a huge overhaul, so that could be a game killer in a way. You know, if you're grinding up a line and all of a sudden, hey, we're gonna switch the whole tank line, like. But as far as requests go, next up is the STB1 E100 VK3001D. If there's other tanks you'd like to see, feel free to request them. I will do my best to get to them for you. For anyone watching, feel free to subscribe if you're not a subscriber. You get up-to-date info on new videos I put out and when I live stream. Also feel free to hit the like button if you like this video, or the down, thumbs down if you don't like me. It's all right. But oops, I need to get myself going here. Since I spawned over here, I'll give it a shot over here. I don't like going to the hill, but I will try since I'm spawned over here. If I was over this side, I'd push down into this little area I like to go to. And also feel free to check out my website, WoTguru.com. I've got a lot of map strategies, weak spot guides, tank guides, a bunch of little things over there might be interested in. E50, be my shield. No. I'm cutting you off for a very good reason here, bud. No. Feel free to go out there if you want. Maybe he didn't get. I was being overprotective T-54 there. I can't pen him. Oh shit, maybe I can pen him. I was about to say, most of the time you don't hit the cupola, you hit, but if you hit right above the gun or the cupola, you can pen with lower caliber medium guns, but a lot of times with under 122 millimeters on your gun, you're not able to pen those two, the Strev tier 9 and tier 10 very easily. Alright, I gotta speed things up a little bit here. I don't want to get into a brawling match with a TD like this, but our other side is very wide open. Alright, come out. Or not. If I hit him there, great. If I didn't hit him, I was hoping, he's like, I got a bigger gun than him. I'm just gonna pop out and, ruin his day. Thank you very much, light tank. I don't know if you got hit or not, but you're still here. Very nice. You got that TD now. Ooh, got another TD. That's not good. Not good at all. I'm worried about that GW Tiger. He shot me right before this. Oh god. That's a pretty big miss if I get taken out by this SPG. Here we go. Does not look like he might have the top gun on him, but shit. I know I should have waited a second there. Save me, somebody. I know you got shots on him, Type 4. It's just your reload is... Thank you. Glacial. I'm afraid that this Borsig's gonna hit me, but if he shoots me, at least he's not gonna get to that Type 4 in time. Pretty fun match so far, though. T-54 usually gets some pretty good matches, though. It's definitely, I won't say it's the perfect tank, but it's pretty damn close to it. Yeah, I'm surprised he got off of cap. Not that we're close to losing, but oh god. We're a little bit closer now. That I thought I could see around that corner enough, but nope. That was my bad. But say we're closer than it appears at times. Do you think you should spam heat with the T-54? Sometimes. Like, it's part of the game, premium rounds, unfortunately. Like, as you saw there, I stuck with AP for most of the match, but once you come across something like 704, just switch to heat. But don't be one of those people that just chuck pure heat out of the thing. It's ridiculous with that. The problem we're facing now is, like I said, it's closer than it looks. We have 4 regular tanks and 3 SPGs. The SPGs are mainly useless. Luckily, the Type 4, even though he got off a cap, we would have won already. At least he just took out that guy, but yeah. It's alright, Joe. Not everyone who's watching, too. A lot of people, because I can see where people, you know, come in to watch my videos and stuff. Some people watch on the homepage of my website, or, you know, any page for that matter, and there's no chat there, so, or a like button. You have 2 accounts, Joel? You know, just let me know your name, but not that we're in any trouble of running out of room. That's funny, Arxu. Type 4 did a good job, though. He got a top gun. Just, I don't always agree with getting off of the cap to kill people, because you give them a chance to, you know, make their way back and win. Very nice game, though, guys. We did a pretty damn good job. And the Type 4. And I lost a little credits, because I did throw a few heat shells at that. object. So we have the SP1 or STB1. Which I need to kind of forgot to do more of these. I got so many of these frickin' 50% that not everyone has 2 accounts. I personally, I think having 2 is kind of a waste of time in a way, and money if you spend on more than 1 account, but it's just that whole thing with stats and like XVM and stuff, it doesn't matter. Like, that's the main reason why people start more than 1. But nothing completely against it, because wargaming kind of turns a blind eye, but technically it is against the user agreement to have multiple accounts if you're the same person. They used to enforce it, but I'm pretty sure they stopped because they figure people are remaking accounts just to, not to say that you did it because of that, they're remaking accounts just to make their stats look better, and they're spending more money. Let's let them do it. I don't know if I have a STB1 weak spot guide. I might on my website, no past. But I would say yes, especially on the cupola. But a lot of tanks have these flatter bits here, especially towards the bottom on the STB1 here. Typically, it's hidden by if you're hold down, it's hidden, but you can pen with that. Yes, it's just not to say unlikely, but it's hard at times. I'm waiting to see if anything gets spotted in the center. I'm not going to the valley just because a lot of times TDs on the enemy team, like JPZ 100, 183, they're going to be sitting down in J2. Pushing over that's not exactly the easiest thing. Yeah, I agree, hipster. Well, that's what they say, but there have been people I have seen that, basically it's still in there to where they do not care. Like you said, they've said that, but if basically they want to be dicks about something and, you're doing something else wrong, you're going to lose both. So, alright, we have literally nobody in the center, which scares the hell out of me. Like, it really scares the hell out of me, because it's very hard to push the town without a center component once you get through it all the way. Alright, I didn't get shot at, or I don't even know if I have 6th sense on this, honestly. I don't think I do. I was just seeing if I spotted anybody in the center, since we're leaving it literally wide open. We're not even pretending to keep an eye on it. I'm coming, bat chat. Okay. Not that I have a shot. I don't think he really noticed, but... Thank you for taking that shot for me. I don't think that was your goal, but that's what happened. Alright. At this point, you just kind of have to treat yourself as part of the team here. I know I'm gonna get whacked again here, but maybe not. Awesome. But when you're in a group, just treat yourself like one blob and push up. And hopefully you're not the one to die. Leave it at that. Yeah, they're pushing through the center now. This is what I was kind of afraid of. Him getting through will completely screw the the base up. I think the JPZ just shot. I hope he did. Alright, we have a Leopard prototype back there. He should be fine facing off against his own kind. A lot safer to push down here if you're moving on the base. They still have some shots on you, and you may or may not fall into the lake and drown yourself. But it's safer than moving along the edge of the map. Trust me, I know from dying quite a few times going the other way. Yeah, I potentially could have gotten something off there. I'm just gonna load up a skill round. T-57 isn't even looking. Nope, I think he left. Or he's just trying to trick us, but... I should have aimed better. Which one's gonna die first? T-57 is back. Okay. I got 6 kills, holy shit. I wasn't even paying attention. Pretty nice match though. 3,000 damage, 2,200 spotting. See ya, Adrian. But pretty nice match there. I'll take that. It's actually a pretty... not to say I'm going to have to clip this out again, but I probably am. It's just right now with the amount of stuff I need to do for 9.17.1, I don't have time to really... I don't have too much time to do other videos like I was doing. So I'm kind of re-releasing clips from the stream a little bit more frequently than I was before. Just let me clip this out real quick again and bear with me for a few seconds. See if I can... I got so many screenshots, so many replays. One of these days I will get to weeding through all these and there we go. Which okay, that makes sense, Joel. Just let me know when I can send an invite to you. So remind me. Thank you guys. Well, a lot of things are weak when you just throw heat at them, no past. That's part of the problem with premium round spam. What E100 are you talking about? I don't know exact shot you're talking about. But yeah, I can't answer. I don't know where my shot hit specifically. A lot of the times I just put my aiming circle on the tank and I just shoot even if I'm not aimed or not, or aimed in or not. I'm focusing on driving, more or less. That's part of the thing where sometimes taking a little bit more time, especially with the amount of penetration some tanks get, it's better to focus on not getting hit and just chucking rounds down range. But I used a couple heat rounds, but I don't think in that case I did, honestly. But Pretty much, Joel, as far as your analogy goes. I'm gonna take a shot here. Or not. I'll throw a round down that lane, or down that way. Alright, with the 2E50 and a Centurion 7 here, I'll go this way. I don't want to go this way because Artie can hit me, but at least both of their grills are elsewhere. Alright, there's not a tank in that bush. Alright, this E50's still alive. It's gonna be oopsie daisy. So I'm trying to over angle here. I kind of picked the wrong way, but oh well. Shit. I always forget that there's a small little thing there. He would have been dead if I had shot correctly. Here we go. Yeah. T-54E1, I don't know if he still has a round. Shit. Shit balls. I guess I hate myself. I was like, I'm gonna take a shot here, but at least I'll get a hit on this Type 4. And my shot either missed or it hit his lower track armor, which is what I get for throwing heat. I shouldn't need heat here, honestly. Hitting his side. I don't feel as bad now. He just shot me with a premium AP, but yeah. Here we go. IS-4 is coming in hot. I'm actually going to swap over to a heat round for him. Don't trust my AP that much. If you're talking about near the track wheel, that's a pretty weak area. Whew, that was close. Well, A, for him damaging me, but also is me getting a shot off. I wish I didn't swap over to heat, but thought I had time, and I didn't. Okay. The amount of HP I have now, I just gotta grin and wait for the rest of the team to kind of move up, hopefully, and hope that they have more HP behind me. I don't have a shot on the 140. I just hope this one or IS-4 gets a low roll if he decides to push. Ah, shit. I'm just not really happy with my spot right now. That was a heat round, but luckily he hit me on the upper glacis. And I over-angled a little bit, so... Stop spotting me. I'm probably going to get killed from behind me, but... So at some point they can pretty much be like, look, I'm just going to pop over and kill you. Yeah. This IS-4 might get me, but he might take a little bit too much time. M103. Oh well. Like no pass. I'm pretty sure I hit it in the weak point on its track wheel, but like I said, I can't I honestly don't know an answer there because I don't know exactly where it hits. Sorry. I have the 31 OD request here. I think that might be it for requests as of right now. Well, it'd be expensive to get all the premium tanks. That's kind of what I'm talking about, but we did a pretty good job. The T-57 just and the grill, they just all they destroyed our team. Hello, Moonlit. Nice to see you. Everything is going well. How are you doing? It's been a little while. Levi has went into I'm gonna start snoring and slowly pushing or trying to push my chair over. Yeah, I can do a high tier Centaurian. Just reminding myself there. Not exactly the best matchmaking here. Probably just gonna stick, excuse me, southern side of the map, considering the spawn I got. If I was up there, this is fast enough to where I'd be able to get into this area, but not so much. This way. I'm just gonna destroy a couple little buildings here. Just, and this is one of those maps there, people can get into cap. I'm not too content on pushing too far here in the beginning since I'm a low tier. You never know when it will help you. Like I might get a couple little spots early on, but I'm not exactly gonna push over at full speed. Let's do a little peek, see if I can get a shot on somebody else up here. Nope. I can do an IS-7, yes. It's alright, Moonlit. Trust me, I know all about being busy. I'd like to get... Ooh, God, there's another tank. It's like I would like to get his track wheel. Trying to set my T-34 up in a way here. Okay, our north doesn't look like it's doing too hot, just looking where their 112 is. Yeah, that's not good. Ah, shit. Oh, I somehow just bounced that IS-2. I was about to say, I'm not expecting that Tiger 2 to hit me, and he did. Bad shot. I'm looking to help Fire Dog up here. So once he starts reloading, if they push, that could prove to be troublesome for us. Nice try, Type 64. Oh, shit. T-28 complicates things a little bit. Just trying to track him, keep him in place. Between the two of us. Oh god. And between the two of us, he can't fight. He can't fight both ways, so... Should I? Why not? Oh, I tried. I still think that was worth it. That was pretty fun. Just to do that. Okay, let's see how the North is doing. Alright. Yeah, the Oni. Holy shit, that was a nice shot. Alright, let's see. IS-7. Sometimes running streams on phones, that takes up a crap ton of freaking data. I know, at least for me, I only pay for I think I pay for like 1 gigabyte a month, and I don't even use that. I don't have the T71, unfortunately, Joel. I have a T54E1 and T49. I don't have that though. It was nearly perfectly calculated, yes. I just didn't account for the IS-2 popping around when it did. I thought he was a little bit further back and I'd escape, but luckily he snapshotted me, for him at least. Now, right now, if our Borsig, he did a very good job, don't get me wrong, but right now he's letting them back into the fight here, because all of their tanks are right here. He has 0 shot. Very nice. IKV, help him. JP or Jag or Yag Panther. Yeah. Okay, at this point he should be good. Yeah, I typically stay on Wi-Fi if I'm using my phone. Like if I'm out of the house, honestly, I'm always doing something. I don't go on my phone really at all, unless it's to like look up something. Uh-oh, come on, you can do it. It's gonna, this T40-3 could... At least the Borsig's moving up now. It's like I was trying to... Like, he doesn't have a lot of HP. I don't know if that just happened or... But, you know, he did a very good job with helping us on the beach. We wouldn't have been able to keep that without him. Oh God. Yeah, sometimes if you only... Yeah. He's the only one with HP left. At some point you gotta play your tank a little differently. But... I wouldn't blame it on Artie. At this point, our Yag Panther just let him through, but... What the... Alright, I'm not going to be one of those drill sergeants, but... Honestly, the T-34 could have moved by now, but... Sticking together as one group, especially with an Artie with not a ton of alpha damage... if you just stay together, they'd be fine. But... This is why I usually don't watch matches. Because it's pretty frustrating, especially... I'm actually interested in... Oh my god. What are you doing, dude? I can't watch this. It's alright, Laboba. I'll see you around. Alright, Centaurian Action X. You know, I have the 7 or the Action X. I'll pick the Action X. Yeah, it's like the earlier match. I was playing the STB1. Sometimes you just have to think as a group. Treat your HP all as, you know, just one group, your guns, and just push in there. Yeah, the tier 9 Centurion I think is probably the better tank for its tier. But it's not a bad tank. I tend to say that a lot though, and I hate that I say that. It's just something that pops out. Alright, here's the hoping that we can do this here. But if anyone has other requests, I have an IS-7 up after this. Then I'll start mixing in some tanks I need to do doubles on. But I might be able to do another request or two. This is going to be a little tough for us. Just because they have so many TDs, plus there's 2 SVGs. So as far as running into this alpha damage that they have, it's going to be very iffy. It's going to come down to whether or not we get the center line road, I feel like. And try to set myself in a spot where I can help if we spot something. No. Early on, it's just if you stay a little bit closer here, you can get hit from where their TDs are at. What do you mean Mount Ophir counter? Pretty much winning the hill's the top priority for that specific map. Really? I haven't played this in a while. I forgot its camouflage freaking blows. I think he's set up to where I can't pen him. I'll throw a couple Hess shells his way. If we can spot him again, that would be terrific. KV4, you sure you want to do that? I'm perfectly fine with you throwing your life away, but... Well, if I can actually hit you, but... You know, that's kind of not exactly going my way right now. Most encounter modes, honestly, I would say just... There's a shit ton of tanks right here. Alright, I need to start helping out down here. It's just... This is pretty much going to shape up like the last match, but a lot more TDs to where this could run pretty badly for us. I'm probably playing this a little bit too cautiously, but it's just they have some pretty nasty TDs back there. But at least we weren't on the southern spawn, because yeah, it could definitely be hard to push on a lot of TDs down this way, but they're camping a little bit too much. Had they been out a little bit further, they would have had a little bit better chance at not losing almost the entire map here. And of course I took my eyes off of this area. Can't say I've really done much, but I've taken a couple shots for my team. It's got to count, right? This guy still has full HP. The armor on that thing, not doing the overmatch changes. People said the armor was going to suck. It does not suck at all. Now it's just if you have a bunch of mediums shooting at it, you can't pen it. Unless you hit it in freaking teeny tiny little spots. Alright, I'll get the ball rolling here. Please don't ammo rack me. Might want to aim at somebody else. I was like, please don't shoot me. But nice little win here. Kelly, I can play a T92, yes. Like Mount Oath encounter, like I do admit the flag's not useful at all, but most encounter modes you see, there's a reason why it's called encounter. The flags is kind of there as a formality, I feel like, because most of the time it's just straight up brawl fest. They set it up to where basically both teams collide very early on. Pretty nice win there, and we did win the airfield one. Woohoo! We got a mastery badge first class. But yeah, pretty nice job by all of us. They ended up capping out, believe it or not. That's a little surprising. Alright, so next up was IS-7 for request. Let me get that tank here. And then I can hop into the T92 after that. And I can do the Pershing, yes. Scandora. But honestly, even though the Maladovka, even Himmelsdorf encounter plays very one-dimensional with winning the hills, I think they're pretty fun. You know, if they switched it up too much, it would be more like standard, and yeah. Hello, Noodle. Yeah, I can add the IS-4 on. Some tanks I have quite a bit of crew skills, yes. Holy crap, we have 2, they have 4. Yeah, honestly, we have a pretty big advantage here as far as not having 2 extra SPGs like they do. If we put pressure on them early, I'm gonna try. We can almost get a leg up very early on and just steamroll them. But who knows? It could always go either way. They already could get very big shots early on and just completely fuck us in a way, but yeah, my IS-7 crew is so many. This was, you know, one of my earlier tier 10s, and also I played so many battles in the KV5 with this crew that, you know, I just have so many freaking crew skills. I'm only going to get one shot on him, so might as well make it count. But it's looking alright so far as how we're setting up. This T-49 might be a problem. It's like we should just be able to eviscerate this group of tanks here with all the people we have in the mountains. You like that word? No. But then again, I pushed out a little too far here. Already spare me. Surprised that KV-4 did not die, to be honest. I had an APCR shot, so why not? If I had AP, I probably wouldn't have taken that shot. Now we just need our mountain to push up a little bit more, and we'll have this. Shit, 140 chose a very good time to push up, and of course I hit him right on the turret. And no bueno. Shit, M40 got him. Thanks for taking one for me. Even though it killed you. We need our... Come on, mountain, hill, wherever you are, push. We'll win if you push. If we don't push, we're gonna potentially lose, but most likely not. Alright. Try to get the ball rolling here. Just their IS-7's down the ditch over near their base, or where the base typically is. E-75 is not playing. I don't think he's playing. I'll take a little bit of a detour here, and hopefully I don't get hit by Artie. But, you know, they had a chance to win, but if we pushed hard, like we kind of did early on, not to say that they had no chance, but it's very heavily stacked in our favor. Just because it's not standard battle here, you know, we're pretty close to where they spawned as far as their main tanks, and being up 2 tanks definitely helped us out. Like, even though, you know, we have tier 10 already and they had lower tiers, it still doesn't balance out in my eyes. I'm gonna try to shoot the thing that just knocked my gunner out. Take that, motherfucker. I have the ramming perk here, so maybe I'll get to ram him. And track myself. Here we go. Pretty decent match though. Yeah, I can do a... I was gonna do one Moonlit. Yes, I can play a... I have the tier 9 Strev. Rob, it's gonna go about a half hour, a little bit longer, maybe 40 minutes from this point. But nice little win we got here. Kind of feel bad for them in a way, but alright, so T92. Don't play much Artie, so bear with me. Then I got the Pershing IS-4 Strev TD, so maybe that'll pretty much be it for the stream looking at the time. I might be able to sneak in a couple of tanks I need to do doubles, but here's the hoping I can start doing these SPG missions now, since I got through that frickin' stupid ass killed 3 tanks higher tier than you. But excuse my language. Oh god, that's not good. I guess got coffee grounds. Nice Spanky. Yeah, streaming's fun. Yeah, it's definitely has its ups and downs, but even though, like, when I play when I'm not streaming, I can focus a lot more on, like, I could dissect and, like, sometimes I mention where I think the enemy team's going. When I'm not streaming, I actually try to pinpoint where exactly each tank will be, at least their top tiers. Um, but more or less, it's definitely fun streaming if you like interacting with people. I'm just going to start here, but I'm probably going to end up plopping over on the other side if this flank starts to fail. Oh, God. Itchy ear. I'm going to see if we can get a nice little first shot here on something trying to push up this way. I'm not even going to attempt to shoot something fast. Strangely enough, he did not see anything. That is extremely odd. Like, that is very freaking odd. I don't even know if I'm going to hit something there, but I wasn't. That's the problem I have with playing the T92. I'm very impatient, so sometimes I take a shot, and with the long reload, I'm like, I should have held on to it. Like, case in point. Well, I would say the best way if you're starting out, say, like, if you're streaming on Twitch or even YouTube here, do yourself a favor, make basically a post on the forums of whatever, you play on NA, so make a post on, like, the general gameplay discussion. That way, you post whenever you start streaming, and, people will check you out. Don't expect, like, gigantic numbers right away, but it took me, like, I've been streaming for a little over a year now regularly. It took me at least like 2 or 3 months just to get over like 25 concurrent viewers, honestly, while I was streaming. Takes a while. But if you go into it not expecting a ton of viewers and you're just doing it for the hell of it, that's the way to go about it in my eyes. Oh, God. I was expecting him to go backwards. For the person who requested Artie, disclaimer, I suck at Artie. No joke. Lord, I clicked wrong here. Alright, Mr. Grill. Are you gonna stay right there for me? Probably not. Yeah. Like, hell, there's no harm in streaming, It even doubles as if people, they can watch your back so no one sneaks up to murder you while you're streaming. Ooh. I'm more inclined to hit. Are you kidding me? Oh, why did I take this shot? I was like, I saw the Artie there, but I was like, I'm more inclined to shoot the Artie because it's probably not moving. Alas, it did move. Like I said, I am not good at this most of the time. And that's probably like 90% of matches. Unfortunately, I do not speak. I think that's Russian, but welcome to the stream nonetheless. I'll try to take out this 113 now, I guess. It's got to keep in mind this dead STB1 here. I'll try. Nope. Oh my god. Yes, it does take quite a bit of time to figure out settings that do work for you, I will say that. But, you know, there are plenty of guides online to kind of help give you general settings. Interesting. So pretty much I've done 0 damage here and lost probably about 40,000 credits at this point. always a blast. Like, granted, I am using premium HE shells, but I just still can't get over them nerfing this tank. And as far as the splash radius, nope, not even, didn't even kill him there. Which, holy crap, 4 HP. I did that damage there. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Come on. Well, thank you for requesting this, and it let me waste a bunch of my credits, at least. My precious little credits. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to aim in on time before the frickin' match ends here. Yeah, I don't have a shot here now because the way I'm positioned. I'd rather them cap so I stop losing credits here. Honestly. Oh, Lord. I wonder what this person's saying. Make sure this guy's not, like, cursing us out here or something. It is rushing. I'm pretty sure you're being a... yeah, I speak English. I don't know what... You're Bulgarian? Bulgarian? Russian? Yeah, I don't speak that. Yep, all 500 damage. Eh, I didn't lose as much. It's very dynamic gameplay we have there. Okay, moving on. M26 Pershing. Yes, it does. Being a girl and having boobs, that gets you viewers automatically, right off the bat. I've seen some creepy streams where they pretend to play games and just chat with people, and people throw them money to do shots and stuff. What you really need to do, yes, I still haven't put this away. Sue me, I've been busy. Is you need to make yourself a hat like this. I still have this from Christmas out, guys. So, this is what you need to do, Spanky, if you want people to, you know, viewers. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to be able to wear this without it falling off, though. But the hat is back here, at least for this, I'm trying to annoy Ryan enough into making me another one, as far as, like, a tank or something. Okay, even though as far as fitting the whole hat inside of the webcam here, I don't exactly have it set up to be able to do that, but this is about 75% sure this is gonna fall off of my head. But yes, I still have my winter Christmas snowman blinking decoration hat out. My sweater, I definitely won't put that on, but but I haven't exactly found a place to store this long term. So it's just kind of been sitting here, and the off chance anyone mentions it or I have a chance to put it on. Ooh, I am glad that was a FE304, so I've got about that much time before I've got to move. Okay. Kelly, I can try to. I might run out of time, honestly, with the other request I have. M4 Rev, I really don't want to block you here. Can you please make a little bit of room for somebody else? We can both fit here, buddy. Oh shit, I shot under the frickin' JT and hit the IS-3 and bounced off of him. It's just unfortunately we don't have any heavy tanks, so I'm kind of pretending to be one here. More or less, I'm trying to be Ron. Yeah, I see a 304. Alright. I'm gonna pop out this way again. Modern art gallery. But oh god, it's starting to move. It's hard enough to play already. This E25 is gonna get a rude awakening here. Yeah, I'm not just gonna ignore you like most people do and focus on other tanks. I'm going right after you first. Ah shit, there's an Udez. Was not taking that into account here. I was just ready to act like a god and take on all these tanks that can't pen my turret, but Udez kind of changes that a little bit. Alright, can you please plink me again? I would have liked him to shoot me before I was gonna come across here. If this falls off, granted all these things, they're not glass, they're plastic. I wasn't dumb enough to hot glue a bunch of glass Christmas decorations to my head. But yeah, it'll probably fall apart. I'm hoping that does not happen. I didn't try to kill steal there, but tried to help you out a little bit. Very nice job though, Fire Dog. This is a pretty decent match though. I thought it was going to be a little bit closer, but no, I would like to get a last shot in here. Here we go. Alright, but I can probably get through all these. I got 3 more requests. Pretty nice little win there. Nice job by all of us. I'll have to reset that at some point. I got the IS-4 up after this. You never know what you'll see on this stream. Like I said, trying to find something else to be able to wear. It did not fall off yet. I am trying my best here. I'm actually like slinking down in a way, just so I don't knock it off. But you know, typically when I wore this around Christmas, I put a beanie under it so it kind of like smushed onto my head in a way. It's mainly the headphones here. It kind of sits on that, so I'm kind of like balancing it. Alright, let's see how this goes. Yeah, I can't go too much later after 11, unfortunately. It'll be next week. I'll be able to go a little bit longer. Honestly, it's just I got to go check on the cat I'm watching. Since the dogs I'm watching, I check on them before the stream, and then I do the cat afterwards. I just haven't been there for a little bit today. Alright. I'm probably going to push up the one line if I can get there early enough. It's just, I have a very strong feeling that Swedish TD is going to be, which coincidentally I'm playing next match, is going to be in that line if I don't hurry up. But actually, he's over that way. That makes things a little bit easier here. But yeah, it's going pretty well this morning. You know, thanks for the people that platoon with me. It's been fun. Yeah, it's been a pretty good morning. Ooh, he's probably a little angry. I did not think that was going to penetrate him, honestly. Sometimes you get a little lucky, though. Ooh, just like that. Even though that shot I was a little bit more prepared for. Alright, he's got the 120 millimeter. Ooh, shit. I just took Tendrous out there. Alright, time to... Thank you. 120, I'm honestly not that afraid of this guy. Oh, I missed him there because I can shoot through that door. We just have to hurry up before our base is basically swarmed. That hurt, that SPG shot. I forgot that the roof is a little bit open here. Alright, they got him out. I'm just gonna, usually I push a little bit closer up to, excuse me, like the A line. But I'm just gonna stay a little bit closer to the center, that way I can, actually, I'll head back, to be honest. Yeah, I'm very concerned about us getting capped out now. I've been capped out more on this map than pretty much any other map, I feel like, recently. Just to make sure, though, I'm just very nice. Honestly, I'm just going right at them here. I really don't care if these M41s shoot at me. Or I guess the CDC for that matter. Luckily the IS-4 has pretty decent side armor. Where are you? Ah, he's off of the cap now. It's that little bugger. Honestly, I'm not too concerned about the light tanks. I did my role, just push in, and I scared him off the cap. I was honestly expecting a fight, but yeah. I guess that works too. Yay, I hit something. Well, hopefully not rest in peace cats. I would not like to go there and find a dead cat. Yeah, yeah, that's one thing. I will post some losses. I don't just post the best matches I have. I do post some losses. You know, some people, you know, just post their best things ever. And like I post, you know, mostly post my ace tanker matches and stuff. But if there's a loss that I think you can learn something out of, I will put it up for, you know, as a clip for the replay, or, you know, record it voiceover when I do them. You can take something out of each loss, where sometimes it's your fault, sometimes it's your team. But even if it's your team, you could have went somewhere else to give yourself maybe a better chance to win. We got a win here, got a steel ball. Pretty nice job between the three of us. I didn't go to the field because we got swarmed over there. But I got the Shrev TD. And then I'll do the ELC after this, and that'll pretty much be it for today. Like I said, I can't go any later than this right now. There's a small possibility, though, that I might be on tonight streaming. If I am, I'll be streaming maybe Dreadnought, something else. Like I said, small chance, but if you're a subscriber, you might get a notification for it. So if you do, it will be something outside of World of Tanks, most likely. We'll see though. Yeah, it's like I'll say like yeah, I don't personally like either of them like watching regularly, but they do make good videos. I'll give them credit. There's a reason why they have so many viewers, but or they reason why they got so popular in the beginning, because they did do a very good job. A lot of the viewers they get now is just because of, you know, wargaming backs them in a way, and you know, they're the most popular, so a lot of people watch them. But I won't say I don't do nearly as much like video editing and stuff for my videos. I keep things very simple, just because of my time. Pretty much moonlit. But you know, Jingles, he even admits he's not the best player. Like, he's just entertaining to watch. Plus, he has a good accent. Unfortunately, a Philly accent for me does not really go a long way. Some people probably watch me like, why is he saying water? Like, it's not spelled W-U-D-D-E-R. It's water. I can't even say it correctly. That's how bad my accent is. But, yep, unfortunately, this is where I grew up, as far as the accent goes. At least when I'm, like, traveling and stuff, people are like, are you from Philadelphia? Or, you know, South Jersey, somewhere around there? Well, yeah, how'd you know? Oh, you said water. Trying to get to a semi-safe spot here. It's just this guy has a slightly different plan that I do, and unfortunately I'm probably gonna miss out on a couple little shots here. Just a little bit annoying. Didn't have to be like that. An Italian guy from Brooklyn, I would watch that. I would definitely watch that. Unfortunately, we missed our best shots here. I really wish I was in the Udez. That has a little bit better accuracy than this. Sometimes being a little bit off at long ranges really matters. But the DPM on this is just crazy at some points. Since unfortunately I can't move up the spots I normally like to go to. I'm trying to help you, Fire Dog. This guy got right in front of me though. Of course I critted him, but I assume he's gonna die. There we go. Thanks for spotting though, Fire Dog. That helped out a lot. Unfortunately I didn't pull off as many shots as I'd like to, but It would be entertaining though. The people I usually watch, you know, for streams, like I pretty much watch a different streamer every time. Pick someone new and give them a shot, at least for a few minutes. Um, I just typically watch people that are entertaining. I don't care how good or bad or what have you. As long as they're playing the game and having a good time, typically I like watching them. All right, I'm sorry, dog. He's over there like, pay attention to me. Say I'm tempted to push up here, and the temptation is probably gonna get me killed. Since I don't have a feel, I have a feeling, I should say, that these guys are not gonna push over. I think these people will end up killing them. So I'm gonna try. Oh god! And of course now the Emil 2 pushes up to where I potentially could hit him. Fail. I'll catch up on chat in a minute. Just driving this tank is very, very detail oriented. Here's hoping this Emil 2 does not ruin my master plan here. Or Artie. Definitely Artie. A little bit off there. I'm a little bit off there too. I got to remember I'm not. I usually come down from this spot. I don't go up. That actually kind of worked. Falling there. What the hell? I was gonna go help kill that Emil too, but I'll head this way and fail at killing this Ferdinand instead. Artie, please don't hit me. Ah, Lord. Lord. There we go. It's better just to go in siege mode than try to hit something out of it in this tank. In this case, I'm not gonna do that just because there's Artie, and hopefully I can scoot by here. Nice win. But, it's my best match so far in that. Probably because I did some of my own damage there, spotting, but pretty nice win there. We have the ELC, and this is going to be the last tank I play today. No past. As far as sending replays, I'll put a invite to the Discord server in the chat here. There is a spot to put your replays on here for members. Anyone who watches the stream, typically, you know, I had to give you access to be able to get into the Discord server, but there is a spot to submit replays. Every now and then when right now I don't have time to do one, but most recently I did one from Anthony. He watches stream, and I did a replay from something that he posted there. But there is a spot to be able to post replays to, Discord, and I do take a look at them. and for everybody else who watches the stream and who's in Discord to look at as well. But I will be picking replays every now and then when I have a little bit more time on my hands. This isn't exactly the not exactly a map I want it here. Don't exactly have this set up for scouting either, which would come in handy right about now. Since I'm too short to actually see over a lot of this crap, honestly. Found him. Shit, I hit a tree. No problem. But yeah, anyone who joins, you know, if your name's different than what's in the stream here, just let me know. APCR shot though. Hopefully I'm not spotted right now. I don't think I am. I should have. Oh god, the hat's moving. Let's say I should have enough penetration, and I missed. They go through this IS-6. Oh god, it just moved considerably. He's making his way towards me. God damn it. I think I'm gonna want another APCR here if he comes around my way. Trying not to have this hat fall off. Alright. I'll take a leap of faith here. Thank you very much. Hello, TRT. Oh god. That sounds pretty nice for a T-49 match. Just making sure I actually hit that shot. I had many doubts about my aim there. Many doubts. Oh god, I gotta like, I gotta fix this before, before it falls off all the way. All right, this Challenger is proving to be a little bit more of a nuisance than I thought. But this is gonna be my it's gonna be my last match of the stream today, though, guys. So thanks for watching. It was nice chatting with a lot of you guys. Uh-oh. Spare me. I shouldn't. I was gonna try to kill him, but yeah. Let me hop into the IS-6 here. But at least it was a pretty fun match in the AMX. Come on, hat. Stay on here for a little bit. I guess I can take it off because, yeah, it's starting to get a little annoying here. Got my little snowman on top. But yeah, I'm just gonna stay till the end here. My next stream, you know, like I said, I might pop on tonight for unscheduled, like, different game. but you know, I'm not sure on the time or if I have time for it. It's just a possibility. Um, but if not, my next definite stream is Friday, 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. EST, and also Sunday, same time for that. Yeah, it was fun, Joel, earlier on. Um, yeah, I wonder if they're gonna kill these guys in the end. You little dog, it's about your time to get some attention here. He's like, I hate you. Oh. Sit. Sit. No. You gotta sit down. No. Give me your paw. Other paw. Sit pretty. No. Sit pretty. Come on. Sit pretty. No. Speak. Speak. He's not doing it for me. He does it for Ryan every time. And he did it for yesterday. He sits pretty like this for his toy. And if you tell him to speak, he barks once. And they actually have something, his family taught it because, you know, they've had him since he was a puppy, where basically you tell him Penn State scored or Eagle scored, and he like high fives you. It's kind of funny. He does a little hop. He wasn't having any of it there though. But yeah, I'll see you guys. Kelly, feel free to, you know, message me in game if you want a platoon. I'm on the NA server. If there's a spot open, you know, typically Friday I do platoon. More or less, he wants to go finish his walk that he didn't exactly want to do this morning, probably because it was drizzling out. But anyway, thanks again, guys, for watching. See you next time. Have a good one.